Learning to Love Yourself the Stoic Way, A Comprehensive Guide to Self-Compassion and Stoicism. Table of Contents. 1. Introduction. 2. The Quest for Self-Love. 3. Stoicism, an Introduction. 4. The Stoic Approach to Self-Love. 5. Key Stoic Principles for Cultivating Self-Love. 5.1. Principle 1. Rationality as the Highest Virtue. 5.2. Principle 2. Virtue as the Sole Good. 5.3. Principle 3. The Dichotomy of Control. 5.4. Principle 4. Acceptance of the Nature of Reality. 5.5. Principle 5. Mindfulness and Self-Awareness. 6. The Stoic Toolkit for Cultivating Self-Love. 6.1. Cultivating Virtue. 6.2. Rational Self-Reflection. 6.3. Negative Visualization. 6.4. The Stoic Pause. 6.5. Journaling for Self-Understanding. 6.6. Meditation and Mindfulness. 6.7. The View from Above. 6.8. Engaging in Self-Compassion. 6.9. Embracing Impermanence. 6.10. The Role of Social Connection. 7. Case Studies, Applying Stoicism to Cultivate Self-Love. 7.1. Sarah's Journey to Self-Acceptance. 7.2. Mark's Struggle with Self-Criticism. 7.3. Laura's Path to Self-Compassion. 8. Conclusion, Nurturing Self-Love Through Stoicism. 1. Introduction. The quest for self-love and self-compassion is a universal journey that often involves navigating complex emotions, self-doubt, and societal pressures. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that originated in Greece and flourished in Rome, offers a timeless approach to cultivating self-love through wisdom, virtue, and resilience. In this comprehensive guide, we will explore how Stoic principles and practices can guide you on the path to loving yourself the Stoic way. 2. The quest for self-love. Loving oneself is not synonymous with narcissism or selfishness. Instead, it involves developing a healthy and compassionate relationship with oneself. Self-love encompasses self-acceptance, self-respect, and self-compassion. It is the foundation upon which meaningful relationships, personal growth, and emotional well-being are built. 3. Stoicism, an Introduction. Stoicism is a philosophical school of thought that teaches individuals how to lead a life of virtue, wisdom, and inner tranquility. At its core, Stoicism provides a practical framework for navigating life's challenges with resilience and integrity. Key Stoic philosophers include Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius. 4. The Stoic approach to self-love. Stoicism offers a unique approach to self-love rooted in the following principles. Virtue as the sole good. Stoicism asserts that virtue, characterized by qualities like wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline, is the only true good. All external things are indifferent. Therefore, the cultivation of virtue is central to self-love. Rationality as the highest virtue. Stoicism places rationality at the pinnacle of virtues. It emphasizes using reason to assess one's thoughts, judgments, and emotions objectively. The dichotomy of control. Stoics distinguish between things within our control, thoughts, actions, and attitudes, and things beyond our control, external events, others' actions. Self-love involves focusing on what is within our control, acceptance of the nature of reality. Stoicism encourages acceptance of the world as it is, including its unpredictability and impermanence. Acceptance is crucial for self-love because it reduces resistance to reality. Mindfulness and self-awareness. Stoicism aligns with mindfulness practices that involve being fully present in the moment and observing one's thoughts and emotions without judgment. Mindfulness fosters self-awareness and emotional regulation. 5. Key Stoic principles for cultivating self-love. To cultivate self-love the Stoic way, draw inspiration from 5 key Stoic principles. 5.1. Principle 1. Rationality as the highest virtue. The chief task in life is simply this: to identify and separate matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals not under my control, and which have to do with the The choices I actually control. Epictetus, elevate rationality as the highest virtue. Cultivate the habit of rational self-reflection, and assess your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions with reason. This leads to greater clarity and rationality in your thinking, a foundation of self-love. 5.2. Principle 2, virtue as the sole good. He who is virtuous is wise, and he who is wise is good, and he who is good is happy. Seneca, recognize virtue as the sole good. Prioritize the development of virtuous qualities such as wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. Embodying virtue is an act of self-love, as it aligns your actions with your values. 5.3. Principle 3, the dichotomy of control. Some things are in our control, and others are not. Epictetus, embrace the dichotomy of control. Acknowledge that you have control over your thoughts, attitudes, and responses, but many external events are beyond your control. Self-love involves focusing your energy on what is within your control. 5.4. Principle 4, acceptance of the nature of reality. Demand not that events should happen as you wish, but wish them to happen as they do happen, and you will go on well. Epictetus, practice acceptance of the nature of reality. Understand that life is inherently unpredictable, and events often do not unfold as planned. Accepting this truth allows you to reduce emotional turbulence and cultivate self-love. 5.5. Principle 5, mindfulness and self-awareness. The unexamined life is not worth living. Socrates, embrace mindfulness and self-awareness. Be fully present in the moment, observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment. These practices foster greater self-understanding and emotional control, critical components of self-love. 6. The Stoic Toolkit for Cultivating Self-Love. To cultivate self-love the Stoic way, employ a toolkit of practical strategies and exercises. 6.1. Cultivating virtue. Prioritize the cultivation of Stoic virtues, such as wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. Striving for virtuous thoughts and actions is an act of self-love, as it aligns your character with your values. 6.2. Rational self-reflection. Engage in rational self-reflection to evaluate your thoughts and beliefs objectively. Challenge irrational or unhelpful thoughts and replace them with rational ones that promote self-compassion and self-love. 6.3. Negative visualization. Practice negative visualization by deliberately contemplating potential losses and hardships. This exercise fosters gratitude for what you have and prepares you for life's uncertainties, promoting self-love. 6.4. The Stoic pause when faced with strong emotions or challenging situations. Take a Stoic pause. Step back mentally and emotionally to assess the situation objectively before reacting. This practice helps you respond to situations with self-compassion and wisdom. 6.5. Journaling for self-understanding. Keep a Stoic journal to record your thoughts, emotions, and reflections. Journaling enhances self-understanding and provides insights into your thinking patterns, fostering self-love. 6.6. Meditation and mindfulness. Incorporate meditation and mindfulness practices into your daily routine. Mindful meditation involves focusing on your breath or a specific point of attention, enhancing self-awareness and emotional control. 6.7. The view from above. Regularly practice the view from above. An exercise where you imagine viewing your life and the world from a cosmic perspective. This exercise helps you gain detachment and perspective on your daily concerns, promoting self-love. 6.8. Engaging in self-compassion. Deliberately practice self-compassion by treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a dear friend facing a challenge. Self-compassion is a cornerstone of self-love. 6.9. Embracing impermanence. Acknowledge the impermanence of life and the transitory nature of all things. Embracing impermanence helps you appreciate the present moment and reduces attachment to external outcomes, promoting self-love. 6.10. The role of social connection. Nurture social connections with individuals who support and uplift you. Social connection is essential for self-love, as it provides a sense of belonging and reinforces your self-worth. 7. Case studies. Applying Stoicism to cultivate self-love. Let's explore 3 case studies of individuals applying Stoicism to cultivate self-love. 7.1. Sarah's journey to self-acceptance. Sarah struggles with low self-esteem and frequently criticizes herself. Applying Stoic principles, she embarks on a journey to self-acceptance. Recognizing distorted thinking, Sarah identifies negative thought patterns that contribute to her low self-esteem, such as self-criticism and comparison to others. Rational self-reflection, she questions her self-critical beliefs and replaces them with rational affirmations of self-worth and self-compassion. Cultivating virtue, Sarah focuses on cultivating the virtue of self-discipline to confront her self-criticism and prioritize self-love. Journaling for self-understanding, she keeps a Stoic journal to record her thoughts and emotions, gaining insights into her self-esteem challenges. Over time, Sarah's self-esteem improves, and she develops greater self-acceptance and self-love. 7.2. Mark's struggle with self-criticism. Mark frequently engages in self-criticism, which erodes his self-confidence and happiness. Applying Stoic principles, he begins to address his self-critical tendencies. Recognizing distorted thinking, Mark acknowledges his self-critical thoughts and their impact on his self-esteem. Rational self-reflection, he questions his self-critical beliefs and replaces them with rational self-affirmations that promote self-compassion. Cultivating virtue, Mark works on developing the virtue of courage to confront his self-criticism and prioritize self-love. Meditation and mindfulness, he incorporates mindfulness practices into his daily routine to foster self-awareness and emotional regulation. With perseverance and Stoic practices, Mark experiences reduced self-criticism and greater self-compassion. 7.3. Laura's path to self-compassion. Laura is her own harshest critic, and perfectionism often leads to self-doubt. Applying Stoic principles, she embarks on a journey to self-compassion. Recognizing distorted thinking, Laura acknowledges her perfectionist thought patterns and their impact on her self-esteem. Rational self-reflection, she questions her perfectionist beliefs and replaces them with rational self-affirmations that promote self-compassion. Cultivating virtue, Laura focuses on developing the virtue of wisdom to recognize the unrealistic standards she sets for herself. The Stoic pause, she practices the Stoic pause to assess her self-critical thoughts objectively before reacting. Over time, Laura learns to embrace imperfection and prioritize self-compassion over perfectionism. 8. Conclusion. Nurturing self-love through Stoicism. Nurturing self-love through Stoicism is a transformative journey that requires commitment, self-awareness, and ongoing practice. By embracing Stoic principles and applying practical strategies, you can cultivate a deep and abiding love for yourself, an essential foundation for a fulfilling and meaningful life. Stoicism is not about denying or suppressing your emotions but about understanding and managing them in a way that aligns with your values and principles. The Stoic path empowers you to become your own greatest ally, fostering self-compassion, self-acceptance, and self-respect. Embrace Stoicism as a timeless guide for cultivating self-love, and with dedication and practice, you can embark on a journey of profound self-discovery and self-compassion that enriches every aspect of your life.
For loves and supports, please like this video and subscribe my YouTube channel to get more valuable information.